Hey, CrossFit Crew, coming at you live with our Friday, April 3rd workout. We're going to be having 5 3-minute AMRAPs with 1 minute rest between each one of those AMRAPs. Our AMRAPs are going to be 5 strict chair dips right in to 5 chair all the way jump overs into 10 Russian twists. For a Russian twist, it's over and back is 1, 2, and so forth until you reach 10. You're going to have that 1 minute rest, then kind of different on our style of AMRAPs today. We're actually going to come back to wherever you left off, right? So if you did 5, 5, 10, 5, 5, 10, 5, 5, 10, and then 5 dips, then the next round you're going to start with the jump overs into the Russian twists and finishing with that and so forth for all 5 of our AMRAPs. Our question of the day, right, again, deals with food. It's kind of all I'm thinking about right now, is what is the one thing that you find yourself eating way more of now that you're stuck inside and not in your normal rhythm of going out and grocery shopping all the time or going out and eating all the time? Mine tends to be peanut butter and jelly sandwiches or rice cakes or English muffins. Seems to be that this is kind of like the one thing that like I definitely have a lot of, which is peanut butter. It stays for a long time. Same thing with jelly in the refrigerator. Stays for a long time, so I've got a lot of it and tends to be my snack of choice right now. Let's hear yours. Put them in the comments. Put them in that question of the day on that log. Let's see them. Okay, now for our warm-up. We're going to be doing 2 to 3 sets. Right, depending on how much time you have, how much time you want to spend in it. If you do 3 sets of this, it's going to get you really well primed. Also, it kind of works as a workout unto itself. Right, we're going to be doing 5 inchworms with a pause. This isn't a push-up. We're going to walk ourselves out, getting that long hollow body position. We're going to pause 3 seconds, right, at extension, pulling that belly in, right, to the spine. Walk those feet, right, as controlled as you can, all the way to your hands really pressing into the ground and trying to get your hips as close to over your shoulders as possible, right? Then if you are in one spot, turn around and do it again. Or if you can move in place, I wanna see you do all 5 of those walking out for those inchworms. Then we're gonna move into 15 seconds of a reverse plank. Goal here is to open up the pecs, right? And the shoulders to get in a good range of motion for the dips that are coming later on today. Then, right, same thing, we're still opening up. Now we're opening up the lats a little bit more, as well as the posterior delt with a prayer stretch. We're gonna be doing 30 seconds, really focusing on pressing the chest through the floor, looking down at the ground, and trying to get as close to the floor as possible from that prayer position. Then we're gonna be moving into a 10-foot out and 10-foot walking backwards of our ballerina walk, right? That's walking as high as you possibly can on your toes, stretching your hands as high as you possibly can to the sky, and getting it nice and long through your body. This will warm up the calves and really elongate the spine. Then we're gonna finish off with 10 quarter squat reactive jumps to prime us up for our chair jump overs that are happening in the workout, right? Again, 3 rounds of that will get you really well primed to hit the workout effectively today. All right, crew, now we're just gonna go over the movements of the day, a few scaling modifications that we can hit so that you can make sure that you hit the workout effectively and get the most out of it, okay? We're gonna be using our chair for our dips, most of us, right? We can definitely scale, and we'll talk about that when we get into it. What we wanna see here, right, so I'm gonna put this down a little bit more, is that if I wanna scale, I can actually bring my feet in a little closer, full range of motion, and have less weight in my legs. If I put them out just a little bit, puts a little bit more weight in there, put them out all the way, and that is our RX position today. If you wanted to use our handy dandy couch over here, right? I just come up, and again, can be down here. It's a little bit less range of motion. My butt hits the ground a little bit further, and I put less strain in my arms, okay? For our jump overs, so as we come up here, what we wanna see is an all the way jump over of that chair. So what I wanna see here is that we're trying to clear over the center of it with 2 feet jump, 2 feet land. Now, if that's gonna be too much for you, you have your chair right here. We just jump in front of it. And you don't have to worry about jumping over anything, or if you want to give yourself a target, put down a book, put down a weight, put down a kettlebell, something that gives you a target to jump over to get that little bit of plyometric movement into the day, right? For the Russian twist, right, over and back is 1, right, for a total of 10. So we're gonna actually have 20 total taps. So if you needed to scale it down, right, just go for 10 total taps, and it would be 5 each side. We're gonna be down here, feet up. I wanna look at my hands and rotate the torso, getting in there, right? Holding up the legs can be a little challenging, so maybe you just put the feet down and work on those rotations. You'll get a lot of movements through those obliques and a really effective workout for the day. When we're moving through it, right, it's 15 minutes of total work because we have 3 minutes on, right, for 5 sets. So whatever option you choose something that you can stay sustainable with, and try and hit the same amount of rounds and reps in each AMRAP.